then.
Yeah.
But he won't be able to carry.
Yeah, I know. It would just be funny. It's like, hey, Hole, remember when you...
He'd be like an 80-year-old man.
Actually, it has been centuries, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Since 60 years.
Did I say 60 or did I say 600?
I think it was. I don't think it was centuries, but I'm the wrong person to ask on dates.
I was like, I'm pretty sure it was like only like 60 years because then my character would have been like 17 when this whole shit happened.
That's still okay. Wait,
I'm 77.
right.
I'm 76.
Yeah, I know. It's just I was saying I remember 60 years because the character would be 17 and then the whole.
Well, I can't have that. It certainly was 600 years. Not
I'm not
quite.
saying I'd be on the island. I'm from a different island, you dick.
Not quite 600 still, though.
A place with a volcano.
I can go back and look
Yeah,
at
I'll find it.
We'll do
Some will
something
find it.
about securing timelines.
I could probably just
Yeah.
look at it because I've got it written down.
That works too.
But
Back to me and Ganai.
I wonder if when I go werewolf, like if I went to like a humanoid werewolf form, I'd have enough strength to carry the thing. But it's not the best place to use that in because werewolves aren't too taken kindly here.
well, remember, you're not directly outside the feral territory now, so...
Oh yes, but I am inside a place where a lot of people, like, you know, be like, oh, there's a
True,
werewolf.
lots of adventures, that's true.
It's like, werewolf! And it's like, no.
You and Ganai.
I feel like actually here would be one of the places they'd be more accepting of it because it's they're used to fighting them, yeah. But if they do have them come back every now and then, they'd be more used to seeing them in town as people who got infected and are handling it.
True.
Yeah.
I feel like they'd be more understanding here.
So it really depends.
like,
It really depends on which adventure you find first.
Okay, the constructs, they're, I already see, they agree with that whole sentiment a lot more. But you have to understand, very few things would probably take kindly to the crystalline werewolf.
Yeah,
that's kind of a rarity.
that's possible.
You and Ganai.
Okay, so by the way, I heard that
I have their own like 30-minute session with Ganai, and it's just like. It's like, Ganai, I need to talk about something, and he's like, oh,
It's like another one.
I heard from what's his face because I think that might have been him. I can't remember for sure though. But the guy, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. That there were other Ganai outposts over the island. Is there any way I could get like a map of where those are? Because if I'm in the neighborhood of one, I'd sure love to stop by. This is going to be a fun city.
I'm afraid I can't just give that sort of thing out.
Can I look at one so I have an idea?
Diplomacy.
I mean, you've seen what I've done. I'm not out here to cause any trouble. It was fun to stop in and lend a hand. It's us all not dying is a worthy cause in my eyes. So, if I can stop by another place and help out, I'd love to.
Awesome.
Also, the pay wasn't bad. Only got a 13 though.
He looks at you a little sadly. He's like, killing some savages who would have killed you anyway is much different from some of our other outposts' duties. There's another kingdom to the south, at the very south of this island. They too are starting to collect some territory, and they are much more diplomatic about it than these people are. These are good people, and we will have to kill them as well.
So what I'm hearing is if I go to the south, I'll find another outpost, and I can have fun disrupting their country, their kingdom, either by murderous or chaotic diplomatic means. Cool! Thank you!
I'm gonna read this idea, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know, like having another like kingdom to the west brought up or south brought up. It's just been like, man, it's probably gonna be a good idea to like a better idea to leave the island.
Yeah.
It's like even more assholes trying to get this apocalypse started. I'm leaving.
What I'm getting
just
at
the island getting fucked.
Is I still struggle with my trust of squishies. Just a little bit.
Tell you what, if I happen to find the outpost on my own, can I have your permission to?
Oh yeah. If you survive long enough to get in there, and Tanai's near, and she knows you, you could probably get out pretty okay. I can't tell you the location.
No, I
Mostly because
understand.
I think that one moves. One of them does. Whatever. But
Nice.
The mobile assault.
I don't know, but it wouldn't be that. Okay.
Is there always a mobile assault tower?
But no, I cannot give you a map.
That's the one.
I
I
understand.
cannot give
I
you
was
the
going to
exact
guess.
location of any.
Why did
I understand. I figured it was a long shot, but like I said, it's been really fun hanging out here. I love towns full of adventurers. You always can find fun, you know?
That is not to say, however, if you want to join our cause permanently, you won't get a map, but you will be allowed to pretty much go to them, move between them if possible. Some of them you can, some of them you can't.
I might do that later down the line. I'm still kind of... I don't want any solid obligations yet at this point. I'm just seeing what's on the island, and I haven't explored a bunch of it yet. Once I do more, I might end up coming back and joining, yeah.
I look forward to it.
This island's just gonna get smaller every time this shit happens.
But,
It's gonna be like the size of Hawaii next.
so one to the south. Can you give me any other general ideas of where things are, just so, or of kingdoms that are getting close to amassing, so that I can do what I can to keep that down? Again, I have a vested interest in helping you.
He raises an eyebrow. Until I've heard your pledge, I cannot allow that.
Okay.
I cannot.
Okay. One last thing, or two last things. One, where can I get a bath? Because I had to not take one to keep the scent on.
Yeah, I understand that. Most of our taverns have bathhouses. We do actually have we don't have a dedicated. We do have a dedicated bathhouse because we're right on top of a river. We do have a dedicated bathhouse towards the northern part of the city.
Okay. And the actual last thing, where did Calistella end up, or Callista end up?
It was Calistella.
Oh, okay.
She was just
Yeah.
needlessly complicated, you know.
End up staying.
Ah, yes. Your friend. I knew there was something I needed to tell you. She actually left you a note.
Did she die?
I got bored. Peace, bitches.
Do you have the note?
Yes, just one moment. He turns around. He's like, hey, do you still have that note? Talking to the blacksmith. He's like, yes, I stuck it right under the forge where it would be safe. No. It's right here in the...
And it's like some kind of fireproof paper. It's even on fire as he's reading.
Goes to like where they keep the gold, lifts it up, digs
Like,
around,
this is
pulls
really
out
some-
an envelope and hands it to you, and
You got it.
it's a handwritten note, and it's assumably from Calistella.
Just in her handwriting? Dun, dun, dun,
I didn't know her handwriting.
Yeah. Basically, in the note, it says that
They'll
she
just turn into
found
Law and
a
Order.
family member in the city that had run away from the family for reasons of her own, of his or her own. But they reconnected and decided to go back to the family to get Calistella home, because Calistella didn't know she still had a home.
Huh.
Considering how long she was in there, Jesus Christ. So this must be like she found her like nephew.
So
when
Did she leave an address or anything?
she did,
What did
and
you do?
it is not one you find familiar. It's well, I guess that'll be not more of a knowledge local. So.
Which I don't have.
747.
But I will walk back over to, because I would have been kind of walking away as I was reading this.
Yeah.
I'll walk back over to Ganai. Do you know where...
He says, huh! Yeah, that's the kingdom at the very, very south. Funny you ask. Why?
Because apparently that's where Cal went.
Oh.
Good for her.
Huh.
That's...
Looks like we just gotta go south.
That'll complicate things.
You know.
Oh, I hope her family's not the ruler. That would suck.
Do I get enough information to know, like, what if I could mail something to there, if I could, and be able to find it, if I had that way? Like, does he tell me enough about where it is?
Yeah, he's...
Okay.
He's like, if you need to get in contact with her, I can send a messenger.
Let me think it over. I don't know what I'd be saying yet. Thank you, though.
They haven't been gone for long, and they left without Magnai's help, so it's going to be quite a walk. I could probably get a messenger and catch them before they've even gotten halfway there. They didn't leave too long ago. Just a day or two.
Like I said, I'm going to go take that bath, and I'll think it over, and then I'll probably have a message for you, yeah.
Alright. And what does Jash do after she sells her things? Come on.
Thinking.
Think faster.
I'm going to go and find an inn. And roll the barrel, I guess. Now that I have a copious amount of alcohol.
Gonna get one still.
I hope you put that in your inventory. It's 200 gold.
Yeah.
Out of game.
He fucking dropped 200 gold.
Is there like a library here?
Is there like a library, or is there a library?
Is there a library?
You can look.
Gonna roll perception to find a library.
You also use diplomacy to ask a person.
Alright. I'm just gonna walk up to
Or
a
if you
person.
have local, which you should, you could use.
Boy.
Well, no, it is an option, although I am going to go ahead and you would know this in-game that Ganai is kind of a secret city, so you probably wouldn't know too much about it from knowledge local. You might know a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, it would just be a harder DC, basically.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
And of course, the perception's also going to be harder DC because of everything just being stronghold buildings.
Oh, yeah.
Roll diplomacy.
So that's, yeah, that works.
Strong paper.
You don't know your stats?
Oh! Not my heart. No.
Okay, just wondering. Bet Chris knows.
Not our diplomacy.
So hot, Chandler! Still use my paper. And he doesn't know what number I had.
That's true.
Or do you know what number I had?
No, I'm not paying attention.
18?
They're like, no, there's not a library in the city part, but in the stronghold there is.
Where might that be?
That's Magnai.
Alright.
That's the big dome.
Yeah.
No, I mean like where in the library as well.
So basically back in the building that you kind of just left. Y'all are in the stronghold. Not the lower levels where Magnai actually is, but y'all are in the upper levels where there's a banquet hall. And a kitchen. And a library. And now we're going to stop playing because it's 12:25. And Chris
What?
wants to stop at noon, or midnight.
No!
And I feel bad for not telling him that's midnight.
Oh, I've seen.
Oh, okay.
I
It's
was
noon!
just thinking I'd
No.
let it go on a little longer because, you know, we are being and stuff. And
Fair enough.
it's low energy. It was,
Okay, then we can keep going.
Awesome.
I mean, again, I still cut it at 1 regardless. But.
Okay.
Also, would one of you, like, be able to drive me to, like, Wally World or something after the game?
Yeah.
Sure, it's between me and him. But, I'm going to, walk over, and this time I'm going to take my wolf, with, to where I saw her going.
Okay.
Okay.
And where'd you go?
Which
Why did
you saw me going to the blacksmith.
Yeah, so I know
Mm-hmm.
you're going to blacksmith.
I'm just
Kind of
calling.
putting together that you're probably going to go sell your weapons.
Yeah.
So you go.
I think it'd be gone by the time you get back there.
Yeah, pretty much as he's walking away, you catch him.
Oh.
Because all he did was walk in there, say a quick few words, and then he said a quick few words, and then he left. So about time to catch you as you're walking away.
I'm going to.
Only when I roll, or efficiently roll myself to a tavern.
Okay, Shiana's following you. But you do.
I'm going to say to you.
Oh yeah, I was just going to say, like, there's stuff I want to do.
A couple things. I'm going to say,
Gotcha.
I'm going to buy some black powder.
First of all, just so you know, I do look visibly distraught and absorbed in thought when you approach.
Oh.
Just.
Well, it's mostly not going to be deep conversation.
Okay.
It's mostly just surface things. One thing that'll add to your thought, but I'm going to say, I'm about to buy black powder, and after that, I'm going to go to the library. And where do you want to meet up later on, so that we don't get stranded apart from each other?
I don't know. I guess one of the ends. I'm about to go take a bath. Wash this week-old stink off of me.
Something I'll probably do after I go to the library. Perhaps before I go to the library. But beside the point, do you think it would be of any interest at all to follow the direction of the sword that it points to? It may lead to some kind of treasure or something.
I think you had mentioned in-game at pointing.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. It was whenever we were at the
tree.
Yeah.
But
yeah, quite possibly. We'll talk later once we've had another good night's sleep, or at least once I've had this bath.
Yeah, before we leave on an adventure, I'd like to rest up a little bit. It's been very rough.
Yeah,
all of us.
A day or two extra and sitting in town would not go amiss.
Sorry.
Yes.
It's not like we didn't just get a lot of gold too.
Anyways, I'll probably meet you at the bath, separate of course. But I'll probably meet you there. And then I'm going to walk inside the blacksmith. And as I walk inside the blacksmith...
Blacksmith?
He says, what are you doing inside of me?
Oh.
I'm just searching.
Oh.
I'm just searching.
I'm searching for myself, and I didn't know if I was in here or not.
You're definitely in there. You're definitely in there.
Anyways.
I don't see me. I'll have to look deeper.
I am not the dungeon man.
Where's fertilize me in now this?
I'm going to walk in there and say, do you have any black powder by chance?
This is the blacksmith. We have all black stuff.
You might want to check an alchemist shop or an apothecary.
Apothecary.
Do you know where I might find one?
Or anything.
He points.
No, I didn't.
Go straight down that way. It's not too far.
Stop hurting my booty.
Thank you very much.
Chandler, you won't
And I
stop
go down
hurting
there.
my booty.
But I go to the
Rain of distractions, please.
I go to the alchemist shop first, since I am an alchemist.
You find black powder. Guess I'll pull up the price one. Do go on.
Okay.
I just need a good bit of black powder.
I guess I should tell you how much it costs to get a good fit price.
Yeah. I'm going to roll diplomacy to try to get a lower price, by the way.
Good.
Por favor.
It's expensive, please?
Yes.
That's a 18 diplomacy.
Hold on.
And my profession is alchemist, so.
You're
Face.
black powder. Are you kidding me?
What?
Really? Are you fucking kidding me?
By the way, would I be able to get any armor or weapons for my wolf?
Yes. Well, not so much. Well, yes. It would cost an arm and a leg.
I already spent 200 gold on that.
That is like 2 cents compared to what you'd be paying for woven armor and woven weaponry.
Oh.
Like I'm talking like
5,000.
clawware that's sharper than his claws, and wolf armor is expensive.
I was actually planning on looking into that myself at some point.
Yours would be even more expensive.
It would have to be self-made.
That astral diamond,
Maybe 2, depending on how big she is at the point that he buys that. So, are you kidding me? For real? Like, there's got to be something that...
I'll bite you.
There we go.
Oh, you're
This
why?
is really annoying.
Ow! Who did you hit me? Start recording me. Taking pictures. Don't like it. I'm a good double. Okay. I care why. Hello. You're not recording. No shit, Sherlock.
ugh.
God, I hate this. Black powder. 10 gold pieces per dose. 1 dose fires 1 gun.
Alright. 20 doses fires a cannon.
Mm-hmm.
And about how much would that be? How big would it be, is what I'm asking. I have a small bag I wish to put in.
It is powder. You can pack it pretty easy. If it's the same bags that have the coppers in it, it won't fit.
It won't fit?
It won't fit in that bag.
Or how much black powder do you use?
20 doses. That fires 1 cannon or 1 gun 10 times. 1 cannon once, or 1 cannon, or 1 gun 10 times.
Okay, so 10 doses.
Yeah. Well, yeah. 1 dose of powder is 1 gunshot.
Or 1 gunshot.
20 doses of powder.
It's 10, I'm
is
sorry.
1 cannon shot.
It's 10 doses are required for a fire cannon. I don't know where I saw that.
10,
20.
and then 100 fills a barrel.
Yeah.
5d6 points of fire damage
From a barrel.
to any 20-foot burst. Well then,
Yeah, if you carry a barrel of black powder around with you, you're carrying a ticking time bomb.
but yeah. How much for that?
I fucking wish I knew. We can go with...
Well, you can make up the price. So.
I know. It's just really nice being able to look sometimes and just have a price. 5 gold per dose sounds about fair.
Alright.